with the Lakers. Getting better, research maker. What's the point of living your dream?
So what's your point with it? I came along, plastic radio, Pathfinder, all of these inconvenient rappers been going for two. Let me start a new. Believe. Drop it.
Forward. Space Jam ball. Back on my grind. Now it's time to shine. Grey Goose and Red. I've been getting better with my team. What's the point of?
Yeah, I'm back with it now, homie. Quick. I'm a of our black with it. Cut it. Wait. Back at the. And I'm assembling something unstoppable. My day of reckoning. I can never be close, and I know I'll forever be one to impose. Matter the hour, you're making your way, blood. What you got? Take whenever you need me, or how to complete me, please. Move in. Talking about Cobain, pray to I eat 10 speed on the street. Went from bar. See, tell me what is your point?
Boy 100P with my boy Brandon Black. Yo, B.
Only opinions on news and hey, we'll see you at the party. If not, we father. Drake, is that shit?
I was looking for a father, he was gone.
Yeah, the flesh makes has to be back for me. And he thought thinking less could be black. The word out says I'm blessed and how we came to get me like around all the right company. No matter what, never was enough for me. Thoughts were scattered. Wasn't content living my life. Convinced till I seen it right in front of me. Can you fresh not the ball? God produced me exclusive. Out the fall before I lock my jaw, especially true facts is something to prove. Attached fools lack God. No price to come back for me. Growing the gold, the situation unfolding, no light. Reload my mind with the death and rebirth for him, whatever's inside of me. Lying in my testimony prospering. Blood BC shining within. What's on the outside? Only a reflection. Eternal. Quarter to the concordance. Bring the audience to the floor. Apply more of the power for the Lord. I'ma spit it raw. Don't wanna be left for Christ to come back for me. to half of the fight, your heart gotta be right. Witness the light from the spark. Obedient type, it wasn't easy for me to accept, so I prayed on my knees and prayed for a strong mental in a clean temple, a place that he could rest in and call his home, that was invested for me to looting and violence, whether I announce that or worship in silence. Witness me bounce back. For the Lord, I'ma spit it raw. Don't wanna be left behind when Christ to come back for me. For the Lord, I'ma spit it raw. Don't wanna be left behind. Don't wanna be left behind when Christ to come back for me.
This is called Life, yeah.
With all along,
Female dog sometime. Yo, you back on. I'm your man. You just listened to this track, Life. Live, I felt that. Because it was hitting my spirit with this chorus and that music. Album, man.
It's a. I mean, well, I mean, it's crazy because I just I was looking because my mom passed away when I was young, you know, when I was 15, and I was looking at my mom's like obituary, and I was like looking at the date, and it said she died 1998. So my son was born December 9th, 2008.
Oh, wow.
Exactly 10 years after she died. So,
wow.
You know, I was with my homie, and he was like, "Man, you need to name the album T." Like, there, you know, there it is. You know what I'm saying? And it's a coincidence, you know. So, so this year.
You have something joyous now to celebrate on that day.
As a at this point, you know.
Right,
you
absolutely. And that's a major blessing. For those that don't know, a few years back, and you know, a buddy of mine is a big music producer, and he was telling me that, you know, Lecrae. I didn't know that at the time.
Right.
But I like inspirational gospel.
But I mean, you know, like my meaning of it is just, you know, not God is love. You know, God loves everyone. But you know, at the end of the day, God loves all of us. He loves, like, it's simple. You know,
Absolutely.
when said last thing, and that's what's
absolutely.
You know what's so crazy? I was telling a lot of my buddies who were Hindu, Muslim.
right.
I can guarantee you, whoever it is, like, oh, those guys or some, you know, Jesus don't teach you hate or Allah don't.
Right.
And it's a book out there. One Jew, one Muslim, but the book, all the things that belief system so different
Right.
You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, it says it in the word, you know, like nations, but it's one God.
Absolutely.
So, you know, and that's something that needs to be like, you know, like
Right.
when, you know, like I said, you know, stops confuse. Like it's all the hate you. They just hate you.
For no
So,
reason.
yeah,
Like, I
so-
just don't. I don't. It's just,
They're confused
right.
at that moment. To where it's a clear understanding, you know.
I appreciate you, man, bringing
Yeah.
the blessing. See, you on Instagram, you can on there you see several cans, but on he is
Yeah.
not partaking.
Anything like that. Days is over for me, you know what I'm saying?
No, it said up out of there. I was walking by and I saw a hand down here. I said, "Who is that?"
A light, but it was a neon light.
Yeah, he saw a light.
Stop, man.
Yeah.
I see back in 2012, you dropped the album.
Right.
Was that when you started? Was that start?
Nah, that's just when I got just tired of just sitting on music, you know. I've been dropping, man. I wrote my first rap when I was 11, so, and the first time I got in the studio was like 13, you know. Man,
Oh, so you've been going.
it's over 1,000 songs recorded. Putting everything out. I'm not a part of a record label. Just all the
Trying to be a part of something like records with Lecrae.
I mean, if offered, you know, like it's never. But
Yeah.
as long as they talking right and they like, you know, not trying to change up what I'm doing, or,
Right.
you know, and they only trying to enhance it, and as long as it's for the kingdom, I'm with it. You know?
Well, you know what? What do you feel about Snoop Dogg putting a gospel album out?
I mean, I actually, it was actually tighter than what I thought.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Like,
it
like
was.
when
I said it was.
first heard the idea, I'm
Yeah.
like, Snoop with it. Well, one of my producers, Craig Boogie, you know, his take on it, you know, was just like, you know, because my one boy hit me up like, you need that Snoop album, that gospel album.
Yeah.
So that's what I was already chilling with Warren G. So I'm like talking to my on there, you know, and then share with me that Warren G kind of told him like, I don't want to get on it, and then he does that, and then go back on some Crip stuff and stuff like that, and I'm like, dang, that's something that I should be telling somebody else, you know what I mean? Like, but at the same time, it was an excellent album. I mean, Grammy, you know what I'm saying? Definitely, but
I would like to see more artists venture out and try new things.
yeah,
Like that.
yeah.
We have it would be nice for each. I thought that was dope. I want to listen to SY do usually something that's gonna feed your soul,
Right,
get
right.
you through. So that was. I feel like Snoop is really the only, I guess, superstar rapper that does that though.
thing.
And spreads itself out. I think everybody.
I think he's like knocking stuff off his bucket list right now. Just like I did that, because he's been in the kids.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
literally.
And still gotta respect that. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely, man. Especially my Jamaican brothers and Rastafaris. A lot of them wasn't feeling that Snoop Lion though, man.
Yeah. Off the trees, you know what I mean? No, but I mean,
Off that good Kush 100 PB blown.
he probably love that, that reggae sound.
Yeah.
And, it is a good sound. You know what I'm saying? And it make you it's feel good music. So he probably wanted to be a part of it,
Right.
He tried it. You know what I'm saying?
And you know what? As long as you try something,
Right.
for it,
Yeah.
you know, it may not go where you think it was going, but you tried it.
Except for
You just look at somebody else and use them as an example.
For P Lion to walk in his butt.
Nah,
From the
crazy though, man. I tell everybody, sometimes you gotta stay in your lane. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's nothing wrong with keeping your Lord and Savior, as number one in your life, but it's not made for everybody to be a pastor or do.
To think about it like this: if you walk into a church, like it's one thing if the is good, but the person at the door needs to be good too, because they can give you when you walking in and that mess up your. It's just like the body of. And I think this finger the pinky finger is real important, but if
Oh man,
so,
absolutely.
that's how you gotta look.
Hey, some people who may have been struggling with diabetes, if they lose a toe or something,
Yeah, it's
yeah. It's the determining factor.
right.
And then it ain't there. You gonna
there,
fool,
yeah.
you know?
And
You
you
gonna-
You ever, during your journey in this music game, have you ever about crossing over and doing what everybody else is doing?
well,
Yeah. That's why he said I'm not a gospel rapper. I'm an inspirational. The first
no,
time
no.
Jay-Z come hit me up, I'm finna hop on that. Lean back.
Not at all.
Nah.
Doing hood music.
Okay.
Like advantage of me doing it while I'm not known is that they're not able to see me go back. 'Cause I went back and forth when people were talking. When Mace was going back and forth, I understood that because I was there. At that point too. Because like when my mom passed, I was doing gospel rap. Like before she passed, I was doing regular hood rap. You know what I'm saying? And then when she passed, I started doing gospel rap. Still smoking weed. I was still doing a lot of the things. People was coming, like this lady, her son just got murdered, and it just hit me hard. I'm like, man, I can't be out here doing this, and I'm still smoking weed. I'm still, you know what I'm saying? Just telling me, man, just keep doing it, and God is gonna take it away. So, but I didn't listen to him, so I went back and did hood rap. Maybe like a few years later, I was a part of this group, the executives at the time with Broadway, and but so street stuff. But it's just like it just wasn't in me no more. You know what I'm saying? And I had to keep with myself. So my homegirl, she started doing gospel rap, and she pulled me in. And then we did a show at this church by Skid Row. Day like 60 people got saved. So after that, I just been going full throttle since I think that was like 2006.
Oh man,
I've been going full throttle, with the gospel. But then like 2 weeks after my brother got murdered, it was a lot going on. After that, I tried to throw it off, but I just been like honestly, I don't even know how I'm still here mentally. You know what I'm saying? Because I've losses, heavy losses, to where and then dealing with it like just regular stuff. You know what I'm saying? As a black man, is hard, and then to have to deal with all of that other stuff, it's like heavy burden, and like even with this project now with the 10 project, it's crazy how the songs came together because I hadn't stopped rapping since and I had stopped for a whole year because I had been son for like 6 years. I was just trying to get joint. You know what I'm saying? But
damn, and they made you fight 6 years for joint.
man, I was only able to see my son 6 hours a week.
That's
So
crazy.
6 hours a week.
yeah, like how can you 6 hours a week?
And you know
and
what?
then go up to a lot of those meetings.
Those
So,
meetings,
yeah.
and that's one thing they got to really look at. Two things I always tell that people I talk with, like, come on, man. The laws for you can be a good male to your kids,
Right.
and it's always gonna be some shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's just because the way the are set in stone. You know what I'm saying? But it's kind of messed up because you got a lot of. What makes it seem like okay, is best fit for the woman. You got a lot of got to do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, and it it really takes both. Like if you got a household, a family, and but they they want to break that structure up. And
absolutely.
When I mean, because we fight spirits and principalities. It's not race. You know what I'm saying? Demonic spirit. That's trying to break up that strong household because you'll form more strong individuals. And so they want to break that automatically. But they I 6 years. I guess she got tired of going to court. She gave up. So like as of right now, I got soul on my son.
Well, see, you never gave up. You know what I'm saying? You never gave up.
Trust me. And so right now, it's not easy at all. I'm adapting.
It's not easy. Female,
right?
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like any woman that's out there. You know what I'm saying? Because it's especially black kids or black young males. No matter where you at, but it's like society got people so. I want credit to say I did it on my own.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And it's so sad that you see a lot of women say, "Oh, I can do it on my own. My mama did it. Her mama did it. I'm gonna do it if you got somebody there that's
right.
And it's just so crazy. You can't. A lot of people, not just women, a lot of people in general can't get stuck on that. Like we talked about before we came on air, you can't get stuck in the government mind frame. You can't be happy with the food stamps every month on GR. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You can't be happy with that. You know what I'm saying?
Nah.
Money, but in reality, it's modern day slavery. They got tabs on you.
Because it's easy to get comfortable.
They got tabs on you, but it's mentally your mind up to where you feel dependent on that. And you're not trying to get more. But I mean, it's all about how you look at things, and that's what I've been learning, like with me on this project, man. It's crazy. Like I said, I lost the momentum, and I lost the momentum because when I got know exactly when I found out everything that happened, it was just it was too much for me.
Put a hot look in the motherfucker.
Man, luckily, some old heads inside of my mind that I'm all my son gotta stay focused. So really, it's demons that I'm fighting right. But I was able to express it through this album, man, and step by step what I went through, and a little bit of what my son went through, because I don't really want to put him all his business out there, but at the same time, I don't want to make nobody, because I don't want him to think that I'm speaking bad about his mom, or you know what I'm saying. But it was just a lot going on to where it now it's making me stronger, because now he's starting to be more comfortable with me, because I'm not used to my son acting like this. You know what I'm saying? So it's hard on me every time I ask him to do something, or if he's messing up, listening. It was never like that. I can look with him miles away and he'll listen, you know. But right now it's kind of more challenging.
I could tell, you know, you single father. I got 3 boys of my own.
Oh,
you know what I'm
okay,
saying?
okay.
And one thing I can tell everybody is like, man, all that BS, try to stay away from it. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
like,
right.
I don't care what it is, man. Drama come up in relationships. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Because
that's the best way.
that's the best way. If you a dude, you feel like, okay, I'm gonna leave this woman, I'm gonna go to this one. You gonna have drama there
You're
too,
gonna have it's the same thing.
and vice versa.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's so crazy.
Yeah. So this project has helped me just grow. You know what I'm saying? And it helped me close the chapter on it and move so I can move forward.
Right.
I have a manager. His name is Daryl Johnson. He stays in Turkey and
Turkey?
yeah,
Oh, wow.
Istanbul. So
Istanbul.
I'm going.
You going there?
Yeah, December 17th.
Turkish ratchet.
Come back and sound like a stepmama.
Shoulders like a 6'2" Russian prostitute.
Yeah, so
But hair to her ankles.
You look like old boy on Creed,
Oh,
Dolph
dang.
Lundgren's son.
Nice.
yeah, but it's opportunity because you know, like, and it'll be something big for me through it, you know, and come back. Which I come back be a lot different because
Absolutely.
you know that's a Muslim country. So it's like, you know, to go there and push what I'm pushing and but I'm sorry, what I'm hearing,
No worries.
you know, is that it's out there, so they're a little more accepting to, you know, like beliefs, you know, like it's not just Muslim, but so my manager said I should be all right, you know. For me,
Well, if he from there and you with him, you should be good,
yeah.
you know.
Well, he's actually brother and
Oh, okay.
for a while, so he's like, you know,
Yep.
for real. So it's a good opportunity, good place right now. Even with the music producers, like, you know, like the best in the industry.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like pretty much everybody that's on the project is pretty much of the production in the industry. So
that's dope.
you know, like Charlie Burrell, Craig Brockman, J Mo.
He said A1 from Love and Hip Hop.
Nah. But it's crazy though because Sadiq put him on, you know.
Yeah.
And Raphael Sadiq, you know, is his situation too as well. So
dope, man.
you know, like because he works with my producer Charlie, he actually doing a show right now and be on the road with him. So, you know, Raphael Sadiq said I was tight. So that was what I'm saying.
Hey,
that like I don't need to hear from nobody else.
That's
you know?
certification.
Right.
That song "It Never Rains in Southern California."
Right.
We need it now. All these damn fires going on. Shit.
Nah, for real though. That's
man.
tragic. There's been a lot of tragic stuff going on lately. Like
It is.
shootings and everything.
A whole lot of stuff.
But you know what's so
man.
crazy? With that Thousand Oaks shooting, you had some people who were survivors from that that was at that little bar, and then they got told 6 hours later they got to evacuate their houses. Massacre. So 6 hours later, you got a fire. People are saying, is this fire to cover up for the shooting? You know what I'm saying?
I heard that too.
Let's get the attention off the shooting, you know, because we don't want no more NRA stuff going up.
Right.
You know, the election for governor and stuff is over. Now we moving towards 2020 election. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because it was a mom of who died in this Thousand Oaks shooting.
Wow.
And she spoke on the news, man, and she broke down and was like, you know, my son, I think he was in the Vegas as well. And she was like, you know, he left, but her cry was for gun control. She was like, I don't want it. I don't want
no
prayers.
prayers, yeah.
I don't want none of that no more. I want gun control. So,
Yeah.
I don't know if you want to call it conspiracy theory or what, but it does make sense when you think about that because, I mean, who said it, man? It was like, in order to change the habit, white mothers crying on TV.
That's crazy.
And it's like you don't wish,
Right,
you know what I'm
right.
saying? But
But
it's
I got that statement because when it's black mamas, it don't resonate with
Yeah, it
everybody.
don't really mean
You
nothing.
know what I'm saying? Somebody in, since we speaking on that, in Thousand Oaks can't really relate to somebody in South Central or Inglewood.
because
Right.
to them it feel like it's normal what happens in the
Absolutely.
hood. Okay,
Right.
well we expect 3 or 4 people to get killed a day there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's normal to
Like, they don't really believe that exists for us
yeah.
because they've never experienced it. So it takes for somebody being in shoes for them to be able to empathize what does happen.
Yeah.
And it does make sense when you think of it. All the emotion she poured out during that interview definitely is up like, yo, we need to change these gun laws.
Right.
You know what I mean? And it's crazy because, you can go AK, all of that,
Shit,
man.
you can get that here.
Yeah.
There, but
Right.
like what Kanye said when he was with Trump, you know what I'm saying? Some Larry Hoover, Big Meech, let them out. They can stop a lot of this stuff that's going on, you know what I'm saying? Especially Larry Hoover. He got a lot of pull, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Come on, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? I know they to a point where they like, okay, we not looking to end black lives. You know what I'm saying? We need
Right.
to stop all this madness.
Right.
You know, but they got them in jail, really. Come
Right.
on, man.
Especially and people went to jail for the crack epidemic
Well,
because crack was criminalized. But you look at it now, opioid crisis is a
And you
You
can
know
go,
what I
you
mean?
can have a bad injury at work and get a prescription for some opioids.
and people getting addicted to that all day, every
Oh
day.
yeah.
You know
Oh
what I
yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
So it's taking is good business wise and for you to get away and reach.
Yeah. Spiritually,
You know,
man, it's going
absolutely.
mentally, it's gonna help me to be able to say, I'm not scared to travel with this music.
Right.
That's the main thing. Because I think out here, see, I was born in Chicago, but I've been out
Chi-town.
here. I've been out here for over 20, 25 years. So, I mean, I'm from California.
Right.
Having everything in your backyard, you know
don't
what I'm saying.
appreciate it.
So it's like when
Absolutely.
you go somewhere else, you know, s- people appreciate what you do other places because it's not so sad. Is trying to do it out here. People come
Absolutely.
out here to make it. So, like it's nothing to say, oh, you got a cousin that rap. You know what I'm saying? You know
Absolutely.
somebody or act something in the entertainment.
Mhm.
But when you go other places, they're not used to saying they're not, when it's like a breath of fresh air when they hear it. You rap. You know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
I experienced that from North Carolina, and I did a show with school heads like Slick Rick, Rakim,
A lot of
Naughty
y'all
by
we like
Nature,
you.
Dougie Fresh.
Oh, that's-
You know what I'm
Dougie,
saying?
yo.
And like
I
you
said
know,
fun
like
as hell.
it was cool, man. It was a good experience, but the way that they appreciated what I was doing out there versus out here,
Yeah.
I mean, it's a lot of talent. I mean, and that's one thing that we lack on. You know what I'm saying? Instead of people uplifting others, like in Atlanta, it was like 2013, 14. They took a picture of all put out that one year. Atlanta put out by like 50 something from young
Yeah.
LA to young Dro, everybody. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We got the same talent here in LA, but it's like it's so much jealousy and BS going on in LA. It's like where we got to venture states to try to get some recognition.
Well, you know what? It's not many examples of people that made it to show done in a different way. Like like people are too busy following how that dude. But if you look at people that made it, nobody made it the same. Everybody is making it different ways.
Yeah.
So it's just really going out there, believing in what you're doing, and just going hard. And just putting yourself in that position, and like you said, just never giving up. Just you were saying earlier, like you know, and my pastor told me, like, it take one day of faith. You got to keep your skills sharp. So when that day happened, you don't change after that one moment. It's like,
Right.
but if you're not on top of your stuff, you be ready for that opportunity that hits you.
Absolutely.
That's why I was like, it was so, me taking that was vital to me, because at that time I had started being introduced to all of these people. Warren, you know, I even met J. Cole, and he heard me spit. You know, but it was just like my mental, you know what I'm saying, was just so focused on everything that I was going through. But I still felt like even that happened, you know, to because now everything is coming together now since I've been doing this project. You know, it like it's been getting heard that I'm even doing music by years now. So, I mean, it's starting to, but it's all in God's time. You know, I could want it when I want it, but God know what He doing. So I'm you know, just riding it out. But you know, I just got to do the footwork. He gonna meet me halfway. That's the whole idea of it. Like, you know,
And
'cause
that's what's wrong with a lot of people. Some you ever heard the term Anthony said it in the song. Sometimes he feel he pray too much. You know, some people spend 100% of the time praying.
you gotta
You
do
know what I'm
the
saying?
action. God tells you to test His word, so you want to step out. Like people that say they don't believe in the like that, I ask them, what part of the Bible did you apply to your life to say that it's not true? You know what I'm saying? Because just test it. Like, see, the reason why nobody can ever shift me from the way I believe is because, you know, I have life experience with it. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like, I've been through some stuff to where I really use. At this point, nobody can tell me nothing about. I went through it with my situation, and it helped me. But you know, when I ask them, have they applied anything, they always tell me no, because it's like they just don't try it. It works. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? It works. And you know, like you know, that's about faith and belief. Whatever you step out on, that's what's gonna happen. Like you, like when they say you speak things into the universe, yeah, you speak it into existence. Like what I learned is to speak out. You know what I'm saying? Whatever, like however I want the situation to be, that's how I need to talk about it
Right.
every time. Even like with my son, he was acting a certain way. When I talk to people, I got to tell him, look, he's doing great. You know what I'm saying? In front
Absolutely.
of his face or behind his back. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
But place it out there in the earth for it to happen. Like I told, I said with this project is gonna win a Grammy. You know, and and he's like, okay. And then it's crazy because he did an album, a gospel on iTunes right now. It's called the Testimony,
Okay.
and he's being considered for a Grammy right now. So God is
Oh
like
wow.
opening, like He's opening the door right now for it to happen. So
Right.
I
Right.
just got to keep speaking out of hope, and it's
Pushing
gonna
towards
happen.
it, man.
Yeah,
Now
man.
say for instance, hey, you know what I like?
You
I know that.
You know,
Now
Okay.
say for instance, okay, you doing.
Right.
They offer you a role in the movie. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? Like, okay, we want you to do this, sing. We want you to have a few, speaking roles. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
What if it's like, maybe a scene where some girl rip your pants off and got to go down on you? Would you do that?
I mean, everything, like every decision I will have to pray over. And God to reveal it to me if I'm supposed to do it or not. Like, cause
Not
I've
to cut
actually
you off,
been in
Noy, but I can hear that prayer right now. Jesus, please grant me the strength to wax this ass.
I mean, that's obvious things that that. I mean, it's all about the individual because. But no, everybody is like struggling where they at. I'm not the type of person that's making holier.
right.
Like I got things that I'm struggling with. You know what I'm saying? I'm a human being. You know what I'm
Absolutely.
saying? And I'm never gonna feel comfortable like yourself. Be yourself. You know what I'm about where you at in your walk. Me personally, if I was offered that role, my first
Or would it be how much?
nah, because I'm not. Nah, because I'm not. See, like I understand this, like this, spiritual, physical, mental, and financial. You know what I'm saying? And that's once I'm like wealthy in those areas, then I'm good. But it starts though. You know what I'm saying? Like it all. Like I'm trying to make it to heaven. I could have all the money in the world. I could sit here and make it. The money will put me in place. It'll help me get my mind off of it. But that's only for the moment when I'm in that dark. A million people. You feel what I'm saying? Because you ain't even got you can't even buy your mama. You know what I mean? Like just that feeling, or like my siblings. I was the youngest. You know what I'm saying? I went from the youngest now to having people depending on me. So it's like money can't bring that back.
Yeah,
and then
absolutely.
everybody who's to say, you know what I'm saying? They might not even be
happy
that's,
at all.
That's what I'm saying. So it's
As
like
I continue, I noticed that, man.
Right.
I've heard.
See,
seen
money.
some things.
He said it. He said money looks better when it's
Absolutely.
real talk, because I mean, awesome right
Yeah.
now. You know what I'm saying? But it being in your hand and repercussions that you got to face from that, that's a warning, and you got to deal with yourself, because you got to live with yourself at the end of the day.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
right. Oh
and
yeah.
then their
Yeah.
life changed for the
Change.
worse
Yeah.
in some cases.
Yeah, because they can't handle it.
Yeah, from having all that money, you know what I mean?
I think if you like pray about it, then God will definitely. I done prayed for stuff at the last minute, and He'll reveal it to me right then and there. Like, do it, or go ahead, you like do it.
Yeah.
Like I prayed over this Turkey trip, and I'm just like, should I go? You know what I'm saying? Because, I like people. When you tell people your dreams, they'll always find something bad about everything that you
absolutely.
bring to them, like, and the negative. And like, if God gives you that insight, He's gonna show you. You know what I'm saying? And even if you're in a time of trouble and a decision like that, to where it's like, man, my back is against the wall,
Right.
He's gonna give you a way out. So it's like it's up to you to take the way out. You know
Absolutely. You know, you thinking about putting a ring on it? Pray on it.
Pray about it.
In 3B on the third floor might be had to cut Rebecca or Melissa off, you know?
But you know what's so crazy? A lot of people nowadays don't have patience.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? They want
everything
now.
Yeah.
The phone, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They want everything right
absolutely.
now. Come on, man. Some people got to look at the big picture.
Yeah.
Well, we all know we're not promised tomorrow. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
But it's like, come on, man. You live for now. Some people,
and I think that's problems, man. I think when you start to look too far ahead instead of living in the moment,
right.
I think that brings issues into your life as well.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Granted, you want to think and plan for the future, but at the same time, you don't want to think too far ahead. Get discouraged.
Right.
How am I going to deal with this? You're not even crossing.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Enjoy life.
Absolutely.
Enjoy. You can do the math right now. Look at people right now from 25 to 35. Mm-hmm. Out of 100% of people between that little bracket, only percent of people are probably, you know what I'm saying?
Life.
Yeah, he did the math. Absolutely.
Yeah, no, shit. You know what I'm saying? The average person,
statistics
no real
shit.
The average person you see really doing it big is out of that bracket, like 35 to 55. Like already worked so many years or whatever.
Right.
Like a lot of people have that mentality to live fast, die young. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I want to live slow, grow old.
Right. Really, who wants
and
that?
That's why I trip off of rappers always making fun of rappers older. Like it's like, don't you want to get? You know what I'm saying? That don't make you dope because you over 30. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Man.
Like nigga, you used to rap and you 50. You should have been dead 20 years. like, wait a
Right.
minute. You know what I'm
We
saying?
still-
Like,
Food out off the
like
stage.
come on,
Right.
man. What the heck?
Look at Jay-Z. He's still
Still
pushing
going.
hard.
That's the mind nowadays. You know why? Because so much media technology is inputting bullshit in people's head. Step away from it. You know?
I think what we forget.
Look, you got
No.
Go ahead and take it home with
Nah,
you. Go walk in the house. Baby, where you at?
crazy.
I'm about to break that back. Daddy. Go in your
Oh,
room.
man.
What we forget to do, we forget to take time out to ourselves. We forget to be still.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's distractions and stuff. We forget to experience that quiet time. Pray or meditate.
Right.
You know, all right, you know, tomorrow, whatever, I'm going to take some time and just step away from all this. And then the phone buzz. And then I look up. It's 10 o'clock. Oh,
Right,
man, I
right.
didn't even take, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So very important. That's something we need to
And
do.
people
man.
don't understand. It really works though. Like, cause it be the simple things like just like even like rebuking the spirit. Like, cause sometimes I'm feeling some type of way for
Right.
no reason.
Right.
Just feeling. You know what I'm
Absolutely.
saying? And it's no reason. Nobody did. But it's just I'm just feeling a certain type of. One day I just really just rebuked it. I pled the blood of Jesus over it, and it left instantly. And I'm like, man, I need to be doing that every single time. Like I just gotta perfect it or nothing like this. My back has been against the wall, and I've been to live this way. Like you know,
Right.
like I don't have a desire, you know, to dope and all of that stuff when
Yeah.
I was younger. But I was a child, like I was really a kid, and I was paying the rent, you know, for my whole family, you know. And my mom, like on the album cover, that's a picture of the apartment building that was the dope spot. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And my mom died, you know. And so like everything in that picture is just like that was the beginning. You know what I'm saying
Right.
of this journey right here. I'm just starting to really kind of understand and starting to say okay, I'm hard with it. But I've been getting attacked though. Like even this year has been a tough one, but you know, I've been like just I want to say a couple weeks ago I got a gun pulled out on me. You know, I'm because you know like driving down the street, somebody rolled on the side of me, pulled the gun out on me. Like
You should be rolling no motherfucking Bentley through the hood.
well, nah, you know, and you know, you get tested like that anyway.
Absolutely.
You know, but for some reason, I've like this year. See, if this would have been like 4 or 5 years ago, I'd be panicking. You know, even tears.
Yeah.
But now I've been sorting it out. Like you know, like every time something comes lately, I've been just because I know, you know, God is gonna work it out because He's always he whatever it is, it's gonna be greater later. That come your way, and you just like you gotta pass the test, you know, and the blessing is right over there, right over it.
And what's so crazy is the greatest convincing people he did not exist.
Right,
You know,
right.
and some people really feel that way. Even some people who are really deep into the Bible spirit, no kind of way. The devil, y'all the main people the devil try to convince.
The devil,
you know what I'm saying?
But see, the thing is that in a sense I understand it because the devil is as big as you make him. You know, like people always blame the devil, but see that the thing they sound so foolish is because God gave us a freedom. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So
You always
and
got a
people
choice.
always blame God. Why is God letting this happen? No, that's the people doing that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The people are out there shooting people, and they're making a choice to do that. God is letting that freedom of choice go on people that this is what's happening off of somebody's choice. You know what I'm saying? Like guaranteed about that choice later. Like I should have did that, or
You had a choice to snort that cocaine.
Hey, I don't know what the fuck you talking about that.
You know, son.
yeah, but it's all it's all a choice, and you gotta consequence. So it's like like it's up to you if you're gonna do it. I'm just I done been through some things to where I'm not trying to go through it.
And
I'm good.
Man, with all your unfortunate circumstances, with your album and you speaking in person, you have a testimony and a story that's gonna help somebody else.
Right,
and
right.
and that's what's so amazing, man. I'm saying I'm actually from this kind of, I'm excited to listen to your album.
Right,
You
right.
know, just it drew me in. Let me listen to him. I want to
Right.
hear what he's dealing with that because I feel like now a lot of people aren't like you. See somebody and to hear somebody to feed the spirit that helped them carry on.
Right,
You know
right.
what I'm saying? So the world
And
needs people like you.
I've been blessed to be around some, like just like the team that I'm working with
Mhm.
right now with the production, and then I need to be by myself. I can't like be around. I can't like congregate with people that's not trying to go there or
Right,
or
right.
or got intent of something else. But at the same time, I'll still help them as much as I can.
Right,
Not and I'm
absolutely.
not gonna judge or knock them where they at and they walk or they life at that moment.
And I think
Because
that's the big thing that pushes people away.
yeah,
Judge and where they came from.
Where they can.
exactly.
I hate one thing about, okay, say for instance, say us three on dirt. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? And y'all, know what I'm saying? And I just keep coming at y'all like I'm bad. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I don't. They don't realize they
See,
doing it.
but they don't understand. Some of the people that's out on the street are the greatest people that's gonna draw in. And so, but it's just about finding those groups. If you can get to them, it's gonna follow. So it's just like identifying, and but if God do that, some
Mhm.
people try to force, like you said, they force it on people, but it's like more so talking about me and what I. This is the reason why I walk this way.
Right.
You gotta come to church, or you gotta no, none of that, because it's all love. I love you regardless of what you do.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And the people. You feel what I'm saying? I
Yeah.
had to I gotta that will that won't allow if I hold that on hold
Right.
on to.
Onto you.
Yeah, it does.
You know, you don't forgive people. It's the power over you.
Right, right.
And
Because
you
you
can't
gonna
continue to
constantly
live
think
your
about
life.
this shit. You know what I'm
Absolutely,
saying?
man.
Unless you go
Right.
get that 38 special and put
It's so it's only two ways. So, 'cause you want your freedom and you want you because if this would have been the old me, it wouldn't be no. Again, I didn't care about nobody at that time.
Do you feel people?
Yeah, definitely. People can change the next day. They can do dirt yesterday and change today, because that's how powerful God is. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, these are just shells, man. And people have spirits inside of them. You know what I'm saying? The thing is that, but it can get just like how Christ rose back up. Yeah, that spirit can be rose back up. It's about them going. Sometimes they got to go through something. You never know what it is that has to happen. And you can't get in the way of it. You know what I'm saying? And that's
Right.
why you can't. Time. God is gonna guaranteed show them, and this earth is gonna see what it's talking about eventually. So it's like you can't force it. It's the only thing you could do is just pray. I'm saying, and if He uses, then that's what it's telling you to do. But
Absolutely.
I want to ask, since you, well, I can see a crackhead. I can see a crack. No, listen, I can see talking about, he's smoking, he doing some shit he know he shouldn't be doing. Then all of a sudden he sees somebody else doing it and you shouldn't be doing that. Blah blah. Like, do you feel like, come on, man? Wait a minute. I
well,
just
see,
saw
the
you.
thing is, See, this is the thing. Like some people just cannot take a message that's coming because God can go through anybody, the devil can go through anybody. So, but the thing, the devil doesn't have, and God can be everywhere at once. The devil can only hit one person at a time. So, but I'm saying that to say, um,
Do you think
he
God
can,
had a
he
sense
can.
of humor?
Of course, that's why that's why we able to laugh about for sure. Because we made in the image of him, so it gotta be. Funniest comedian of them all.
What gets me is skin of fine pop. See these movies where they have like him and
Willie
a
Nelson.
white guy with straight
Well,
hair.
see, that's the confusion part though. That's the confusion. And like, and that's to go for the whole message of what it is. You know what I'm saying? And do the research on your, because it's all to push you to go read the word because you got to study yourself. That's the like when you in church, you don't just take the pastor's word for it because he's human, so he can make a mistake and he can be reading from a different scripture.
And some
You
of
know
them,
what I'm
some of
saying?
them are full of shit. You see all these
A lot.
views of
But
prostitution.
see, so much people put so much
That's
responsibility
the
and so
problem.
much power inside of a. I
That's
just
the
learned
problem.
recently to not have faith in a person because people are gonna fail you. People are
Yeah.
it's we're not perfect. So God is the only entity that's perfect.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
That's-
man.
We gotta do.
The bell is in him. That's what you got to do. We are unfortunately running out of time, man. We got 3 minutes.
Today.
Somewhere. I'm surprised he didn't call in.
He did. But hopefully it'll talk to they.
Man, let your listeners, man, take this time. Let people know where they can follow you. If you got social media, you know, you
Right.
know.
It's dropping December 9th. That's my son's birthday. You can catch me on Instagram, the one Noy THE, the number one NO. That's also the Twitter following. On YouTube, just type in, my government name Noy, first name Noy NOY, last name. It's the best is yet to come. though. I'm definitely about to start really putting out a lot of stuff, and it's gonna be a lot of traveling, and I'm gonna
Yeah.
record the whole journey.
Or you get on stage at Curves and Burns.com.
He was name. He's like my
Noy
government, Noy
Burns.
Burns. I'm like, oh
Right,
damn,
right.
you
When he
you
come
got
on
the
to that-
name out the gate.
Come on to that Lil Wayne fire, man. Y'all gonna feel the burn, huh?
Say the right track
man.
might be shut down, but the internet is here,
Everything,
And you
man.
can follow me on Instagram at I am Brandon Black. You can follow us both at Hood Humor 3. That is the number 3 at the end. And you can also follow my man where?
Follow me on Instagram at real100p. Or y'all follow me. Y'all see me talking shit on social media all the time, man. And all y'all assholes keep messaging me stupid shit.
Follow him on Twitter. It's Twitter Entertainment. And before we get out of here, to all the old people, please stop sending all this stuff on Facebook and the messengers. I'm tired of. I know you can see me look at it and jump right out. I'm tired. I'm tired. Okay. I rarely even be on Facebook because it's like a senior community now.
Yeah, this that new red nail polish.
You know,
Wait, shit, this
ain't-
is the same.
Nobody young on Facebook no more, man. You always catch us every Sunday from 5 to 6 live at theafterparty.com or live streaming on Facebook. After I just said that Facebook rant. All right, man, we're going to go ahead and get out of here. Appreciate it. Thanks to our guest, Noy, for coming out. That's NOY. You know what I mean? And this was a
Burns.
great conversation.
Y'all be safe out there on Veterans Day too. A lot of police, a lot of sobriety checkpoints. Y'all be safe. You know what I'm saying? And all y'all out there who got bullshit in your heart, let it out.
Let it go. Let it go.
Let it out.
Hey, so this is one of my songs. It's called "Take Me to the Water."
Hey.
to the water. Take me to the water. I want to be baptized. I want his eyes. I want to lay before his throne. Forgive me for but when come ready for swim to the water. Take me to the water. Take me to the water. Take me to the water. As I started reflecting, departed a confession, the song with a message, not running from correction. It's time for me to stand up. This is what I had now. The life that I was living wasn't right with my decision. The life from the collision had me fighting to the finish, had me walking the streets. Sparking the leaf was my only form of release. This before the music and everything that I'm living now. I was about to lose it, my spirit man wasn't failing. Only thought of survival, street fame with a title. The rival pointed at my right. My chin bone, read the Bible, realizing I had to live on. I was wildin', realizing that I had a calling. Now I'm falling in while the crowd applauding. Water. Take me to the water. Take me to the water. Take me to the water. And the wireless. I was living at the dope spot. Even though the pose was high, but when I saw the homie drop, it was like a lawless land. Nobody came for hours, retaliated the flawless plan, led pouring showers, hit the wrong one. Standing on the main line, the whole time my father protected. Her shots didn't get hit. Done, not reversing, no looking back. No closed curtains took this in it. Soon as the man was put to rest, for me to rise up, I'm blessed, fortunate. The day to praise the Lord again. Back and forth, enduring sin. Take me to the water. Take me to the water. To the water.
jeweler. I shot like a ruler. No, it's all now though. Niggas hop on, they don't question how. That bitch on point, no stressing. Roll weed with the shit on.